I would like to briefly talk about writing for the web. These days, many of us have either blogs or websites, and we tend to write something and post, and upload our subject, our topics, or and post them to the, to those blogs. But what makes your content more effective? What makes your website or blog look very effective? How we should write for the web? What do we think of when we are going to write for the web? These are the few things that we need to have in our mind if we really going to make our website look very effective and want to have as many readers as possible. Okay, and how that website is different from print, and what kind of things that we tend to find in common. These are the few things that I would like to bring in. Before that, I would like to talk about these two books. One is Nicely Said: Writing for the Web with Style and Purpose. It's by Nicole Fenton and Katie Kiefer Lee. They wrote this book. And there is another one, Writing for the Web: creating compelling web content using words, pictures, and sounds. How to make your the website very alive, like with a lot of the usage of words and content, and be using pictures and sounds, and also thinking about those people who have a kind of a disability as well. Okay, so these are the books that I have been reading as well, to better inform you. But some of the points that I have here that I'm going to discuss are also from the readings that I have already posted to you, Georgia. Okay, so let's discuss a few things here. Writing for the web. There are some 11 golden rules of writing content for your website. That is something I borrowed from the readings as well. Know your audience. Audience is very, very important. Okay, that is what I keep telling you all the time. Think of your audience. Since you are writing for the web, there are not only you are not only writing for the particular audience that in your region or in your locality, because the website is is available all across the world, and there are so many people coming from different socioeconomic and cultural backgrounds. So you will also will be thinking about that variety of audience. So if you're writing, if your content is gonna stereotype, if their content is stereotypical or a stereotype someone, then it's gonna affect, adversely affect the followers, the audience of your blog as well. Okay, so that is something. The way you do is follow the inverted pyramid. Inverted pyramid is more like the important subject matter go to the top, and then the less important is at the bottom. So when you don't have space, you can also cut it out from the bottom, or those people who are going to read will find the important information at the very top, and they get the gist, the main point of what you are trying to say. Okay, and similarly, the third is write short and simple sentences that will really keep your audience engaged. Stick to active voice. Passive voice are sentence written passive voice are not very effective. That's how we tend to say. Besides, until or unless you really want to have that sentence written passive voice with some specific purpose. Also, so don't tell, make it more specific, and that's how you make your audience engage. Make sure that you use the proper jargon. Sometimes you have to be very careful with the word choice as well. Using the same word again and again is very boring and repetitive. And make your text very scannable. Okay, so that's how people don't have enough time to go through your whole thing. So you make your text in such a way that they can scan it, read it very quickly, and then find out what you are trying to do. And similarly, try to incorporate multimedia. This is the world of multimedia. That's something will make your text look nice and effective as well. Layer website content, and that's how also you leave the space that will help the readers want feel like they want to read more, kind of thing. Okay, so these are the very important elements that you need to think of. Okay, similarly, talking about this writing for the web. In this book is by Linda Flater. She gives you a lot of the informations on how you can make your website write for your web. So she talks about working, how to work with the images. Images are very important. How to add a motion as well, that will help you develop your story in your website. How to add sound, okay, motion, sound, and how to write non-linear interactive stories. How to write succinctly, that is very important for while writing for the web. And also write with the style and good grammar. Tell a good story. These are the few things, when you are writing for the web. These are the things that you need to keep in your mind. Okay, as we talk more about writing for the web, we can talk about, it requires some planning and a certain amount of strategic effort, and above all, participation in the engine that drives it, which is interactive communities that we are dealing with. The benefits of direct communication with the readership and the consequent or subsequent interest in the writer's offline career is well worth the effort. That's why this is how you are communicating with so many audiences out there as well. So similarly, knowing more about writing for the web versus print, they are basically structure and design are concerns for the web writers, because we want to give which is basically applies in the print media also. How to lay out, how to design your paper and make it look effective and interesting as well. So basically, there are few things that we do it in print, and then when we write for web, it's more we do it digitally. Write no more than 50% of what you could write for print guideline for the web. Write for scannability, which is what will be a major concern if you are writing for the web. The web encourages restless reading. The information into coherent chunks guideline for the web. Web writers cannot predict where their readers will start. Readers pull the information they need for the web. So these are the few points that you want to bring in when we talk about the the writing for the web versus the print. Okay, so these are the few things that those rules, the golden rules I discussed, and a few things that I read from the book are very important as you are writing for the web. Think about how you can make your website look very alive. Okay, think about the images, think about the style, think about correct grammar, think about the sentences, add a motion to it and images. Those are the things make your website look very good. So that's how it's all about practice, and theory and practice really helps you with writing for the web. So let me know if you have other few more ideas to add to it. Okay, so thank you.